All right, so just like with everybody else, I'm sure you saw the news that Joe Biden has went ahead and dropped out of the presidential race and endorsed Kamala Harris. So I was going to mention this a little earlier, but when I saw the news, I was cooking dinner. My question is, how is Donald Trump going to retain the black vote? Here's the thing about black people. We tend to stay young cold and support each other, even though what the media says and put out there that we don't support each other, we don't like each other, black women are against black men, etc., etc. That's not true. We know a lot of that's just a lot of people looking for clout and everything else. There are times that you will see us being set solidarity, it will surprise you, more so than any other race or culture out there. So now that Kamala Harris, a black woman who is running for president, not just a black woman, a multiracial black woman who has a black father, I think an Asian mother. Now that she's running for president, how is Trump going to combat that? Think about it for a second. The only reason Trump was getting so much black support was because of Joe Biden's past and his present. The past policy and decisions that he decided to put forth into place that harmed a lot of black people, mainly black males, and his performances and lack of leadership that he has shown the last couple of years, because he's in his later years in life. I mean, let's be real here. When you make it to damn near 80, you're not too much longer for this world. And if you are, you're not at 100% capacity compared to when you were 60, 50, 30, etc. So Trump has an issue now. He's going up not just a woman, a black woman who is very well endorsed and supported by the black community. I think she was even part of her sorority too, if I remember correctly, because I still remember her doing her sorority dance not that long ago when she was the running mate there on the campaign trail. She was at the BET Awards, getting a lot of love and support there too. So Trump is going to have a very large hill to combat when it comes to Kamala Harris, and how is he going to do that? So when it comes to Kamala, excuse me, phone was ringing. So when it comes to Kamala, Trump cannot choose a different running mate because he already did that, right? He chose a white male, so he can't be like, I'm going to choose this other multiracial black person or Hispanic person to help combat a black woman. His policies are questionable at best. Let's be real here. It's going to be a lot of the same thing as before. So what is he going to do to make sure he gets into the seat of the presidency? Now, I understand that Trump supporters are very hardcore. It's kind of like a cult. I still remember when I saw his initial speech after he got shot in his ear or grazed in his ear. A lot of people was putting envelopes on the side of the ear to show in solidarity, even though those same people, they wouldn't do no such thing when it comes to any other person that gets unalived through gun violence in America. And let's just call it for what it is. It's very odd that they'll support a man who supported hateful rhetoric, which he did, but not innocent victims. So you have your hardcore base there. Cool. But that's only so much. I still remember when I was looking at a video and I saw Myron from Fresh and Fit, and he was talking about how black voters are 15% of the population, so why should they try to get their vote? And the interesting thing about that is, never mind the fact that he's not from this country, at least his parents is not. It's the fact that he discounts 15%. Because let's be honest here. Let's say that you're solely counting on the white vote. Do 100% of white people vote for Republicans? No. You need every single vote you can get. And I think blacks, we are the second, I think we're the second largest population here. Now, Trump has definitely he has not alienated us in any way, shape, or form, at least when it comes to getting attention. I remember Sexy Red, what's that bald-headed chick name? Kanye's ex. I can't think of her name right now. Getting her attention. You have caricatures of women who act like black women, like Whoa Vicky. So he's trying to get to the people that who don't necessarily look or care about the policy, but the people that may find entertaining. Even 50 Cent, I didn't actually outright hear him support Trump, but he had him on his concert, a picture of his concert after he got shot. So Trump is or was largely in that whole entire black culture, in a sense. Now that you have Kamala, an actual black woman, a black woman who was a sorority, and even though you may not agree with her policy when she was a DA, you still can't take away she's an American black woman. How is he going to come back there? I don't think he can. He's going to have to do something. Man, just thinking about it, I don't see what he can do. But you guys tell me what you think. I really like to hear what you think about this whole entire situation. Is it a curveball? Not really. A lot of people expected this or Michelle Obama to run, so that's not really all that surprising. But the fact that it finally happened is a good thing. It happened pretty close to the end line, but it is what it is. Sorry, I was just trying to see if there's any other updates. I see that Joe Biden made a video about that, about him actually stepping down. That's coming out just now. So that's actually pretty good to see. I'm going to read that, not read it, watch it later whenever I get done cooking dinner and everything. It's Sunday and, good old traditions, cooking Sunday dinner for your family. But, yeah, this is just an interesting turn of events. And the month of July has been very interesting. You have the main key points that I remember for the month of July, as far as political stuff goes. You have Donald Trump attempted assassination attempt. You have Joe Biden getting the C-19 virus, and now you have a black woman who can seriously be considered the first female president of the United States. And I know a lot of people are going to question Kamala and her blackness just for the fact that she is biracial and she is married to a white husband. So how are her views aligned with the black people, which is be another challenge and a hurdle in itself for herself. Because right now, that's going to be one of those things that, that whole entire song, They Not Like Us. And I know Kamala made that comment on the whole entire BET Awards, but she's going to really have a strong opportunity now to show, is she like us or is she like them? And I hate to put that divide there, but she's going to have to find a way to sit here and relate and view to both of us. And that's a very challenging thing to do. Because, there's always this thing that people say you can't be pro-black if you marry outside of your race. And even though Kamala is biracial, in large, she has ran as a black woman. So she has a challenge in herself. Trump has to figure out a way to overcome that and beat her without seeming disrespectful and demeaning. And on top of that, she's got to show that she can and be there for the people who help support her. And then, how many supporters Trump is going to lose and going to go over to Kamala because she strictly is a black woman? It's going to be a very interesting thing to see what happens in the next 4 or 5 months. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to finish cooking this dinner. Hope you guys have a great day.